Friday, 11:59 p.m., station WXKR 89.3 FM. Rain lashed the windows as the power flickered. DJ Marvin Mojo Mallory leaned into his mic, trying to keep his voice steady over the rumble of thunder. And that was Fleetwood Mac's Dreams to soothe you through this stormy night. Don't touch that dial. WXKR is riding out the storm with you, no matter how loud the thunder roars. The storm had knocked out half the town's power, but WXKR ran on backup generators. The phone lines were down, the internet was spotty, but Mojo had his turntable, his mic, and the comforting red glow of the on-air sign. He was alone, just the way he liked it. 12:06 a.m. The storm surged again. Mojo queued up another track. As he turned to the console, he noticed something strange. The monitor for Studio B, an unused darkened room, was flickering. Then, movement, a shape, pale, slender, standing still in the pitch-black studio. He stared. Nobody should be in there. Mojo grabbed the walkie and called out, "Security? Anyone in Studio B?" Silence. The shape in the monitor tilted its head, then vanished. 12:10 a.m. He chalked it up to storm interference. Old equipment glitched all the time. Still, the hairs on his arms wouldn't go down. He resumed the show, spinning an old Alice Cooper track. As the music played, he heard a whisper in his headphones. "Behind you." He ripped the cans off his head and stood, heart hammering. The studio was empty, dead silent. Then the phone rang. Ring, ring, ring. He stared at it. The landline hadn't worked all night. It kept ringing. He picked up. "WXKR, you're on the air," a voice interrupted. "You shouldn't be here, Marvin. They're waking up." Click, dial tone. 12:17 a.m. Mojo stepped out into the hallway, flashlight in hand. The backup lights flickered dimly overhead. The building felt wrong, warmer than it should be, like something alive was breathing through the walls. He checked Studio B, empty, except the air smelled of rotting leaves. He went back to the control room. The chair was spinning slowly. He hadn't left it like that. And the mic light was on. He hadn't turned it on. 12:23 a.m. He sat back down, rubbing his temples. Just fatigue, right? Storm's getting in his head. But when he glanced at the console, he saw the cue had changed. The next track wasn't one he had loaded. It was labeled WXKR Echo.DW. He clicked on it. Silence, then, "You can't leave, Mojo. They love the sound of your voice." The studio door slammed shut behind him. 12:27. The door wouldn't budge. He pounded on it, screaming for help. Then the lights died. Only the red on-air sign remained, casting the room in bloody glow. And then came the whispers. Not in his headphones, in the walls, in the air. "Keep talking, keep talking, keep talking." 12:30 a.m. The console powered itself. The mic turned on, and a voice, his voice, began speaking. "WXKR, your voice in the dark. I'm Marvin Mallory, and I'll never stop broadcasting, not even in death." Mojo backed away, staring at the mic like it had grown teeth. Then he saw them, faces in the glass, dozens, pale, sunken-eyed, pressing against the window of the sound booth, mouths open in silent screams. Former DJs? No, former listeners. 12:33 a.m. The power surged. Sparks flew. The console caught fire. The faces vanished in the smoke. Mojo screamed and smashed the window with a mic stand, crawling out into the corridor. Sirens echoed outside. Fire trucks? Cops? But when he got outside, there was no rain, no wind, no storm, just silence. The town was still, frozen. The sky, gray. Not night, not day. Time had stopped. And from every radio in the city, a voice was playing, his voice. "WXKR, your voice in the dark, forever." Mojo was gone, but the broadcast never stopped. They say if you tune in to WXKR at midnight during a thunderstorm, you'll hear Marvin's voice. He'll tell you a joke, play a song, then beg you not to turn the dial, because if you do, you take his place.